I'm going to invite Laurent van Lerberghe from Ballas Invest to interview Samah Ragab from Organon. So Laurent, over to you.
Yes, hello, Jeremy. I mean, it's great to join here, and I think we have a very very interesting, very important topic. And Samah is fantastic to have you. I think obviously very relevant for the topic, but combining Organon and your knowledge with being in the Middle East, with a view also on Africa, which we know is very innovative on digital health. I mean, it's absolutely great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Laura.
And I mean, to get started, obviously with your multiple I as beyond Organon, you also you know, founded a few groups, you know, like STEM Up. I mean, we are very curious to hear about how you see AI actually being used in breast cancer treatment, prevention, and care.
Okay. Thank you so much, first, for the invitation. It's always a pleasure to be with the HITLAB and the Digital Health Symposium. I don't want to repeat maybe the presentation of your first guest, but as you know, the breast cancer has been of interest since the old days of AI, and applied to problems including differential diagnosis, grading, prognosis, and management. Also, it's a very important use case in the new era of AI and the large language models and deep learning. So as the first speaker actually introduced the great presentation about how it's used in breast cancer risk calculation, clinical decision support, management, planning, and the translation of genomics into precision medicine. Actually, there are still, you know, a big debate about the accuracy, but the most recent studies I read suggested that it's now started to reach very high percentages, like above 90%, reaches 96% in some image processing solutions. So it's reshaping the landscape of breast cancer care.
And Samah, from these different technologies or maybe companies that you see, I mean, which one do you see as being maybe making the most difference, or where you have seen the biggest progress in the last, you know, 2-3 years, recent past?
Actually, as per my understanding and from the literature I read, it suggests that it's image processing and diagnosis thing. But also here we can see that it's not only reshaping the diagnosis and the decision support systems, but also we can see that it helps a lot in personalization and with assisting patients in also improving the overall quality of healthcare delivery. So it has multiple roles and crucial roles now in every part in the treatment and the breast cancer journey. I actually can see progress in everywhere, and it's really evolving and in a very, you know, fast pace we haven't seen before.
And then with these, I mean, among these progress, what do you see being the biggest challenge? Maybe also with a bit of a zoom on regulatory and ethical challenge.
Yeah, of course. As you know, the integration of AI in healthcare, while really promising and brings about substantial progress, but also it is bringing about significant challenges to ethics, regulatory framework, legalities. And it's really an imperative need to deal with these challenges to ensure the patient safety, privacy, compliance with the existing healthcare standards. So one of these challenges could be, as I mentioned, about the accuracy. Sometimes the AI solutions introduction focus heavily on accuracy, and it's actually not heavily demonstrate the outcome, to measure the effects on the outcome. So this focus on comparative accuracy, meaning the AI versus the clinician, sometimes it hinder the importance of the outcome, the non-patient the patient-related outcomes. It's really important, and as your speaker also highlighted about how the new solutions is trying to reduce the false positive results that is coming from compromising the outcome while focusing on the and measuring on the accuracy during the clinical trials. Also, one of the important challenges that we see is bias, a significant and well-observed problem for machine learning and AI is bias in the outcome. So this of course arises from training data or design, the bias in training data or the bias in design choices. So as we know, also this could exaggerate the problem of equity because it's well recognized that healthcare and evidence-based medicine are really biased against the disadvantaged groups and vulnerable groups. So these groups are underrepresented in the evidence-based data. So this could also exaggerate the bias and may introduce another risk on equity also. So ethical AI development program should be strongly focused on reducing such kind of biases as well. Also combine, yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Another challenges like transferability, like data privacy, like of course data security, especially when it comes to cancer data and the wide sharing of biodata. It also introduces some ethical and legal risks.
And building on that, I mean, when you look at the future from your personal angle or company angle, I mean, what are the key areas where you'd love to see progress, and maybe where do you see some solutions, coming up that could address them?
Yeah, of course, the solutions is about strengthening the measures that help to ensure the decreasing these kind of risks. For example, to implement in research-only settings, so it will allow for a continuous evaluation, monitoring, creating the required evidence on the outcome, the performance, the monitoring the algorithms all the time. Also to mandate bias mitigation and explainability, adequate regulatory legal governance. Also, one important thing is the public awareness and engagement of public before and during implementation. One of the most important actually resource I saw in how to ensure ethical implementation of AI is the recent WHO initiative introduced in June 2021 to set a comprehensive set of indications, recommendations, guidelines about how to develop the AI solutions to protect the main ethical principles are how to protect the autonomy of the human over the machine, to make sure that there is someone held accountable for any risk of errors, of wrong decisions, or any harm that could result. Also, how it should strictly follow the regulatory standards and ensure safety, accuracy, effectiveness, not only focusing on efficacy, to pay attention to transferability, and because the algorithm that is fitting in one context or one setting could be could be not the same in another context. Also, to maintain the data privacy standards, the transparency and availability of all the documents and all the available information behind the design of this AI technology is also crucial to hold these solutions accountable and binded by the laws and regulations.
And this is obviously the last day of the month, on the October month, on this focusing on this topic. I mean, I wonder if you have one last word to share with the group here, maybe a call for action or something you'd like all of us to hear from you.
Maybe the one thing I would call for action of maybe all the ecosystem, the regulators, the industry, to be as agile as possible to introduce such effective regulatory and ethical framework, because we really need to follow the fast pace of this evolving technologies, while not hindering the benefits that can come to the patient from these new technologies.
It's great. Thanks a lot, Samah, for the discussion, and everybody here. Please don't hesitate to connect on LinkedIn to continue the discussion